Welcome to this episode of Best of America by Horseback. I'm Tom C. with Kristen Bisco. We're in Maryland, Timonium, Maryland, at the Horse World Expo. If you've never been to an expo, we can tell you what you can see, what you can expect, and all the benefits you can get out of being here. What's your favorite part so far?
Oh, there's been a lot. Of course, seeing all the different breeds that are here, from the big, gentle giants all the way down to the miniatures.
When you say big, how big are we talking?
You know, pretty
like
big.
You used to ride trail riding.
Exactly, 18-hand horses, all the way down to the miniature horses. And oh gosh, they're so cute.
And Kristen, here they have on-site tack stores, Western wear stores, hat and boots. Did you see any of them?
Yeah.
Every one of them.
It's a great place to go shopping if you're into horses. All the different disciplines, the different styles, they're all here under one roof so that you can get a great idea of what's coming out and products that you are looking for in general.
There's some new products around that we're going to show on the show.
There's a lot of great, awesome products out there. And it's a great place to come to find these new products, because a lot of times they get to let you try them out a little bit, see how they work. Yeah, demonstrate them.
You're giving a lot of autographs. We meet people just getting into it, and people who have been into it. The fellow just left, he's 80 years old, went on a cattle drive with you.
Yeah.
So much more to see at the Horse World Expo right here in Timonium. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Part of this show is brought to you by Mill Creek Manufacturing, makers of the first compact and stainless steel manure spreaders. They also make spin groomer arena rakes and now a new line of outdoor power equipment like the Mighty Ox log splitters and wood chippers. All top quality, high value equipment, all made in the USA. And by Spur's Big Fix, wound, skin, and hoof treatment. The more you use it, the more you'll love it.
Hello, I'm Gary Stice. I am the #1 dealer for Lakota Trailers nationwide. Please stop in and see our new facility. Our new facility has a very large display area where we will have up to a dozen trailers inside the building, a very large service center where we can service all your needs. We can take care of your horses as well as your trailer and show you new trailers also. Please stop in and see us on Interstate 71 south of Columbus, Ohio.
On this episode of Best of America by Horseback, we are at the Horse World Expo in Timonium, Maryland, an annual equine trade show we have been attending for years. We will share with you the latest insights in the equine industry on trail riding, training, breeds, and some great new and improved products for trail riders and horse owners.
Welcome to this part of Best of America by Horseback. We found a product and some people that you're really going to be interested in. What do you call this product?
This product's called Saddle Sidekicks. It's basically a booster seat for your Western saddle, so your kids can ride in the same saddle you do.
I've seen helper stirrups for kids in the past, and there's a hook on the front and the saddle, but it slides back and forth and you still have to walk with somebody on each side. This really does stay in place and doesn't hurt your saddle.
Oh yeah. This pad also has a sticky bottom to it, so it prevents it from slipping. The other thing is it goes on and off within a few seconds, which makes it easy for the parent. It adjusts easy on the stirrups also.
Kristen isn't with us, but she would ask if it comes in pink. How many different colors do you have this to come in?
You know, I haven't counted, but I think there's probably about 8 or 9.
My grandson has one color, my granddaughter has another. They're riding one horse, now they want to switch horses. They don't have to change stirrups or anything, just...
Correct, yeah, they can have their stirrups adjusted with their saddle sidekicks so that they can easily change within 10 seconds from horse to horse. This is our senior version. It has longer fenders down the side, which is going to give more grip to the saddle for the larger kids. This is more for the ages of 8 to 12. It comes with the larger stirrups so the kids can fit their larger boots in.
There has to be a story as to how this developed. What is it?
It was created out of necessity, of course, like a lot of things. My kids were in the 4 to 6 year old range, and we were trying to find saddles to fit them. Of course, they didn't fit the horses, or maybe a stirrups to go onto our saddles. And what I realized was that the kids needed correct riding for them. So we've developed this pad that has a strap that aligns their legs in a correct position so that they can have balance.
And it really does not slide. That's the main thing for me. I mean, it stays. You can't make it slide out of this saddle.
Yeah, it really does work. We need a kid here to put on to show everyone. But
Eleanor, how old are you?
2.
That many?
Yeah.
And now you have your own saddle. So we're going to put this on Katie,
Yeah.
and you can get on Katie and you can ride all the way across America. You can ride to Disney World. You can go see Mickey Mouse because you have your own saddle. Isn't that great?
I'll go see Mickey Mouse.
We're going to go see Mickey Mouse.
There we go.
Another thing I really like about this is it's a great way to introduce children and grandchildren. Instead of just throwing them up on a great big horse and say, you're going to be fine, they kind of feel like they have their own saddle.
Yeah.
They kind of feel secure. Grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, friends are standing there, and they have a lower anxiety level, and I'm serious about that. And then, they get to ride the horse that they've been watching other people ride, and their confidence goes up really quick. So I really like this. I really like what it does for the kids. I like, most of all, the safety factor, and I would like to thank you for being on Best of America by Horseback.
terrific. Thank you very much.
This is a great product. They are currently testing a new design to fit English and endurance saddles. You can get a saddle Sidekick by calling 717-309-9375 or order directly from their website, www.saddlesidekicks.com.
I love riding on this.
When people that are watching have never been to an expo, equine expo of any kind, what can they expect to see when they come here?
Well, for our expos, you're going to have vendors from all over the country. You're going to see clinicians like yourself and lots of other folks.
World class.
World class.
Ken
I mean,
McNabb,
people.
all these guys.
Some people you've never seen anywhere else. That you just don't have an opportunity. Like Mr. Charles DeComfy, we brought him in from California for this show here in Maryland. These are folks that are experts in their field. And we try to bring the entire horse community together. Instead of it being a segmented group of disciplines, this is the weekend that we get everybody into one building. And the hunter jumpers are here with the Western Pleasure, and the trail riders are next to the eventers, and we're all just having a great weekend together celebrating horses. A little bit of something for everybody. And you might come in and have never, let's say, driven a horse before. And you have an opportunity to watch somebody drive, and you might get inspired to start working your Western horse in dressage, or and that inspiration and that education is kind of what we're really focusing on here with these events.
If you are interested in learning more about Best of America by Horseback, visit our website at bestofamericabyhorseback.com. There you can view our show schedule on RFD TV, learn how to join us for upcoming rides and events, benefits of our trail club and how to join, find riding locations and dude ranches by state, shop the online store for Best of America by Horseback logo gear, read our monthly newsletter to stay up to date, and learn about our sponsors and their quality products. It's all here at bestofamericabyhorseback.com.
As you travel around the country and you may go to an expo in your state or your part of the country, or a regional and national expo, you usually walk by a booth, which is the State Horse Council or the State Horse Industry Board. And most of you, like me for many years, didn't stop because we didn't know what it was. What is the purpose of these horse boards and the industry boards?
The horse boards are commodity boards, much like the cotton board or the wine board. So our job with the horse board is to promote the horse industry and all aspects of that, from trail riding to horse shows to breeding, education, research. We take things like the money, $1 that comes from the Coggins, and we distribute grants on a competitive basis to help promote the horse industry. The Horse Council is a membership organization that folks can join, and it's different from the Horse Industry Board. in that its primary mission is to inform the legislators so that they are aware of horsemen's needs, and that as new bills come in, we are watching those bills to make sure there's not an unanticipated or an anticipated consequence that works against horsemen of all types.
In Virginia, we do something a little different than other states to get the attention of the legislature. Tell me what you do.
We have the legislative trail ride, and we do that so that we connect our legislators and their families to horses. That keeps it very relevant. As we get more urbanization across this country, it's important for our legislators to get out and see our world from the back of a horse.
So it's not a lobby bullet point thing. You put them on the horse, you take them out on a trail ride, you get them lost in the woods and say, now, if this doesn't pass, we don't take you back. Is that pretty much what not quite.
Not quite. We give them an opportunity to experience what all of us as horsemen know, which is the joy and freedom that we experience every day, whether you're riding on a trail or whether you're showing at a horse show, and a sense of family.
Let's touch on a little bit about trails and opportunities that are in the States. You guys get that information out.
We do. And if you go to our website for the Horse Council, and you can get one of these cards. It's the virginiahorsecouncil.org. It's all one word. And there's a trails guide right there that you can download. The biggest sector of the horse industry in Virginia is the trail riders. That's the largest percentage. We're bringing thoroughbred racing back. We have harness horses. They're racing in Rockingham County. We've been racing in Maryland, and we're racing at the Gold Cup, which is both flat and steeplechase racing. So we're excited to have that sector coming back, and that certainly brings economic support back into the state. Our horse shows at venues like the Virginia Horse Center in Lexington, at Meadow Event Park in Doswell. Those are places that bring folks, because they're so easy to get to off of 95 or 64 or 81, that brings folks from all over the country in for terrific horse shows. We invite you to come to Virginia and understand, enjoy the beauty, appreciate it. Join the Horse Council, and that becomes your voice. Even if you're not a Virginian, you're helping to say, we want to preserve a horse way of life here in Virginia.
Things that you do, and the council does, and the board does, ensures trails for the future generations. Unsung heroes, a lot of the public doesn't understand the revenue they bring into Virginia, how they make life better for other people, and you don't mind doing it a little bit at all, do you?
No. I'm very honored to be on both boards, and I'm very honored to represent my industry, which is equine assisted activities and therapies. There are about 22 centers in Virginia. So I'm proud to be a Virginian, and I'm proud to be part of the horse industry. Whether you volunteer in a therapeutic riding program or volunteer with a horse rescue, you're part of the horse industry too.
Other ways you can help with horses in your state or area is to donate to an equine rescue, where 100% of the money goes to the care and rehabilitation of horses.
Susan and Kim, y'all are an equine rescue here in Maryland. Part of the rescue's purposes is to take horses that need a home and rehabilitate them for other purposes. Talk about what you do with these horses as you get them.
We try to help them become mentally strong, along with physically strong, and repair everything the damages that have been done.
When you're looking for new homes for these horses, what are some of the qualities you're looking for?
Well, we try to match the right horse with the right person. What the horse is going to do, we make sure the person is able to support that horse physically, mentally, financially.
We check their references, we go inspect their home, we make sure that it's a loving, caring environment. We meet with them at least 4 or 5 times. They come and interact with the horse, we interact with them, and ensure that it is a good fit with the horse and the person, and that their personalities match, and that they would be receiving a good home, a lifetime home. We are looking for the horse to spend the rest of their days in this second career, or even if it's just as a pasture friend. We want them to be totally bonded with the person. Then we'll go and ensure that they do well at their farm with the other horses, and that they are loved and cared for. So we do inspect them annually, actually, and make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be.
Tell me about the rescue coming up.
I just started noticing more and more gaited horses starting to end up in places they shouldn't be. So I actually started a new gaited horse rescue based out of Maryland, but we're actually a national group. And it's gaitrrr.org, so GAITRRR.org. It stands for Rescue, Retrain, Ride.
I'm Steve Tucker. I'm the founder and president of Tucker Trail Saddles. We listen to our customers, we leverage the experience and craftsmanship of our team, and we embrace the goal to produce the most comfortable and functional trail saddle in the world. And we believe that we are offering with the New Horizon the absolute best and most comfortable trail riding saddle available today.
I've ridden thousands of miles all over this country. The saddle I choose is a Tucker saddle.
If you are interested in learning more about Best of America by Horseback, visit our website at bestofamericabyhorseback.com. There you can view our show schedule on RFD TV, learn how to join us for upcoming rides and events, benefits of our trail club and how to join, find riding locations and dude ranches by state, shop the online store for Best of America by Horseback logo gear, read our monthly newsletter to stay up to date, and learn about our sponsors and their quality products. It's all here at bestofamericabyhorseback.com.
Kristen talked with the publisher of The Equier, a free monthly equine publication that is a source for everything equine in Maryland, from boarding and lesson facilities to trail riding and events around the state.
People visiting Maryland or they live in Maryland, what are some of the highlights that they can see and do with horses in Maryland?
As you know, Maryland has been called America in miniature. So we have everything from beaches to the mountains. Starting on the East Coast, you can go visit the Sidekick ponies. Then you can go to see the Preakness or the Maryland Million. You could go to Medieval Times. You could go see the biggest hunter jumper show on the East Coast, the Cap Challenge. You could go to harness race. You could go see steeplechase racing, which is horse racing over fences, all spring. It culminates with the Maryland Hunt Cup, which is the largest steeplechase race in the world. You can also trail ride if you want to get involved, if you want to go on a trail ride or a carriage ride at Fair Hill, which is a 5,000-acre equestrian park in northeast Maryland. And if you want to take a lesson, we have over 1,000 stables, which you could either take a lesson or have some sort of introduction to horses. So we have something for everybody, whether they want to be a spectator or a participant.
It is important to the equine industry to get children involved. We love talking to the kids about their love of horses.
What are you going to be looking at today? What do you want to do?
Well, I really want to shop at the Breyer store because I've been collecting Breyer for a while and I want to see nice horses.
Okay, well they have horses that direction,
Yeah.
and we have the giant horses, and they have the little teeny horses.
Yep.
Are you going to start riding horses and compete in shows and stuff?
I've already done one show.
Really? How did that go?
It went great. I was in first place.
Oh,
That's
wow,
pretty
that's
great.
awesome. When you grow up, what do you want to do?
I want to be either a horse instructor or a rider that competes a lot.
That competes a lot, like the Olympics? International Horse Show? Very cool.
Would you like to be a co-host on the show and have a big picture like that and be nicer to me than she is?
Depends. Can I ride horses?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You'll be in. Now, tell me about your grandma.
My grandmother is very nice, and she always gives me money and buys stuff for me.
Did you have her phone number or anything?
Yes.
Okay, because we need that money. This is the very best of America.
One of my favorite things to do at equine trade shows is to walk around and look at all the different products, because you get to see them up close, often get to try them, and you have the opportunity to ask questions about the products to make sure you're getting what you expect. Two products we have used for years we discovered at equine trade shows.
I was raised on a dairy farm in rural Virginia, and back then I think we were the first in the area, if not the state, to have a large round baler. It was quite the thing. But over the years we never used hay rings because the rain would mat down the hay, it would kill the grass, it was labor intensive. It just didn't seem to work for us, and so we never used them. So over the years we've bypassed those products until I discovered the Hay Saver feeder. This truly works. It keeps the hay dry, it keeps it off the ground, there's no matting and loss of hay, and you feed all of the hay. It's not labor intensive. You can easily load it with a small tractor or off the bed of a pickup truck. The hay saver is something every horse owner should have. I have it, I use it, and I recommend it. Another product we have used on our trail rides around America, including a ride from Mexico to Canada, are Cavallo hoof boots. Cavallo hoof boots provide excellent all-terrain hoof protection for the barefoot horse. They're lightweight, durable, and best of all, easy to put on and take off. One person can easily slip the boots over the hoof, close the flaps over the tongue, and fasten the Velcro straps. It's that quick and simple, and you're ready to ride. Cavallo hoof boots' durable construction keep the boots securely on the hoof as riders walk, trot, or lope their horses. Caitlin and Christine Blanc ride their horses barefoot and have used Cavallo hoof boots for years. They have been able to ride their horses in some of the roughest terrain in the country because they use foot protection for their horses.
We've gone through all kinds of different terrain with these boots, and they have never come off, and they haven't done any damage to our horses' hooves at all.
Whether walking, running, or playing in the water, Cavallo hoof boots stay on.
We have fun riding through the water with our horses, and it was tough to find a boot that would stay on when we would play in the river with our horses, and these boots stayed on through everything.
If you shoe your horses, Cavallo hoof boots are excellent to carry on your saddle as a spare tire for lost shoes or added traction on wet pavement. Use them for multi-disciplines like showing and jumping. The outsoles are designed to absorb shocks so your horse's legs don't have to. Cavallo hoof boots are available in several styles. For more information, go to cavalloinc.com or call them at 877-818-0037. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Best of America by Horseback as much as I have. You've had a ball.
Oh, yeah.
The people that come by, we thank you so very much. Spending time, finding places you want to go trail ride, suggestions for new locations. This has been just great. If you want to ride with us on any of these locations, wherever we are in the country, we invite you to do so.
You can visit our website, bestofamericabyhorseback.com. Also be sure to follow us on Facebook so you can stay up with all the cool things that we're doing and places that we're going.
We've had a great time. Join us next week on Best of America by Horseback.